Hi. Originally this was going to be a video with Phyyrin, but I have really decided let's not be honest, I don't really have the capacity to make a video in that voice tonight. And I didn't last night either when I intended on recording this, so instead I'm just going to be talking about whatever for a while. Just thoughts that come into my head, and trust me, a lot of these are going to be about Tarkov, because, I don't know, I've been playing a lot of Tarkov recently, or whatever, honestly. I guess mainly, thing is, first of all, you should join my Patreon, because I do want to set aside money over there, or, use the money from my Patreon to buy specifically commissions and stuff related to the channel. But it's not at all necessary, and it'll never be not safe for work. It's all safe for work content. It's just these videos early in a downloadable format, and previews of some art that I have bought specifically with Patreon money. But it's not at all required for you to join or become a member on YouTube or anything like that. I used to really be banking on this becoming the way that I support myself, but I got a job as a I'm sorry. I got a job as a checker at a grocery store with great benefits and pay, so I'm no longer in a position where I need to be completely reliant on essentially donations from people who liked my content, and really I'm glad, because I will openly admit I was about 2 weeks away, had I not gotten this job, from doing not safe for work audios, even if it didn't make me comfortable, but just to bring in the money. Honestly, I was very desperate for cash, just to afford food and drink. But I got lucky. Now, I'm just glad that I don't have to try to make myself have any form of money. Heck, I'll be getting my first paycheck here in 2 days, and I'm going to be using that money to get some stuff I really need. My bed frame is broken, and I've been sleeping on an uncomfortable bed that's probably going to give me back issues pretty quick here if I don't get it replaced. And I also am going to eventually be buying a VR headset to go along with the VR chat model I am having made by one of my friends. And that model is going to be hopefully done in mid to late February. And originally it was going to be a clothed model, but I've kind of realized well, quite honestly, the clothed model is a bit odd to have. Like, seriously, you find me a content creator that does furry chat ASMR that is fully clothed. Now, I know there's some that have clothes, but only certain clothes. I think Dragoni's character has a tank top on consistently. I know the orange cat fellow, Majuba, has a crown and I believe it's a hoodie that says royalty. But a lot of others are pretty much just cartoonishly naked, like Furry ASMR, Takua, pretty much any protogen content creator. You show me a protogen actually wearing a shirt. And I'll show you a liar. But, not the point. Just, yeah. The model is going to be. Well, it's not going to have clothes. But that's fine. The only reason Cursmon was so prominently clothed is, I don't know, I don't like having naked characters and such. And this video, by the way, if you can't tell by the time, is probably going to be fairly short. Probably within the 15 minutes mark. I genuinely cannot be bothered to stay up for too much longer to record this, and I've already delayed a day, so this is more, I need to get something out. But trust me, I am actually planning on either doing one of two things for my next video. I want to try to talk to a couple people and see if I could collaborate with someone potentially. Ideally, one of the people I've been talking to recently, like the aforementioned Majuba, or hell, even Turk. It is 2 a.m. I cannot remember if his name is pronounced Tarkua, or I guess it is Tarkua. It is UA at the end. But I don't know. I want to collaborate with someone. I've brought this up in the past, but I genuinely want to. But I'm just very socially awkward, and actually trying to talk to those kind of people is extraordinarily hard. So, yeah. But other things, I've been addicted to Tarkov lately, playing it with a couple people I met in Tarkua's server, and they've been great. To the 2-3 of you, depending on how many it is that we have all played together, we all know who each other are. I thank you for playing Tarkov with me so often. Even though I feel like I'm starting to train you guys of it pretty fast. No, but I've been enjoying playing Tarkov lately. I have been enjoying just running reserve constantly. I guess I really didn't have as much to say about Tarkov as I thought. Other things. Yes. I'm very excited. My pet cat is going to be having kittens very soon, as in, I'm expecting that within a week, probably from the time this video is posted, she will have already had her cute little kittens, and they will be a couple days old. And my, you take a little tortoiseshell cat and have it go with a very fluffy gray and white cat from outside, and I am just not sure what these kittens are gonna look like. They could be pretty much anything. I mean, to be honest, my cat, she has a little bit of ragdoll in her, because her grandmother cat, who actually is a cat that we still have at my house, alive and well, she's like 10 years old, and she is a ragdoll, and I love her to death, and she is so cute. And so there is pretty much, in terms of generic cat patterns, these kittens could be anything. They could be flame point ragdoll kittens, which is when you have a ragdoll cat that has orange instead of gray or black, and that is downright adorable, and I absolutely would love that. Or even a gray tortoiseshell, which instead of having black fur has gray instead. And I would absolutely be in love with that. And even though realistically I have enough cats in my house, I would 100% keep a gray tortoiseshell kitten. I don't care what's said to me, I will get that cat up to date on its vaccinations. I will care for it and love it and absolutely everything, just like I cared for and loved their mother. And I'll tell you what, I used to not have a lot of luck getting cats to like me because I am notoriously very energetic when I was younger. But my cat, my tortoiseshell, I got her 3 years ago, and I've been a lot quieter since then because I've been in my mid-20s since I got her. And I'm getting closer to my 30s now, to be honest, and I love just getting her to come up to me and letting me pet her, and the times that she sleeps on my bed next to me while I'm gaming. It's so cute. My only concern is that I may not get to spend a lot of time with the kittens with my new job, but I absolutely want to spend all I can of the first few weeks of their life as they're growing up with them, because I love kittens with all my heart, and maybe I'll be able to keep one, but I'm assuming because this is my cat's first litter, there's going to be between 2 to 3. Probably not 4, because even though she is pregnant, she does not look like she's pregnant, so probably not many kittens. But I have felt her belly. She has been an amazing little creature, and let me actually rub her belly a bit and feel, and I have felt the little kittens kicking in her. And that when you can, like, have your cat trust you enough to let you rub her belly and literally just put your hand there and feel for a kitten kicking, it is the cutest thing ever. It's like, I don't know what you look like yet, little fella. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl or what, but you are adorable, and I can tell. Though I am really, really hoping that whatever this little kitty looks like, no, I don't really care. I was gonna say, hope it looks like something or other. I've voiced my opinions on what I hope it looks like, but I really just want it to be an adorable little creature, and it's a kitten. It's going to be adorable, and I'm gonna have to make sure that mommy pays close attention because she is kind of a scatterbrained kitty. But she means well, and she loves jumping all over the place, and I, in matter of fact, have a specific box set up for her to have her kittens in. That's very high walled, so there's no chance they can jump out, but it's on top of a safe of mine. That's about 4 feet tall. And this safe, I noticed the box that I've been having her go in, so she's comfortable going up there. Ooh, sorry. And it's hopefully where she has her kittens. I noticed it a bit falling over today, so now it's taped up there. Because I do not want to risk the box falling over with the little itty bitty kitties inside it. I don't need to come home to injured or worse kittens. Honestly, I just like it if she was more of a bush gremlin than a tree gremlin, but I can't blame her for loving height when she consistently scales a 7-foot tall cabinet in our living room and just watches over people, quote unquote, gargoyling them. It's kind of creepy, but also really cute. Anyways, it's 2:08 a.m. I have to be up in 6 hours to go do stuff with my family, so I'm going to have to stop here at the 15-minute mark. I am sorry that this video is a bit lazy and not well made, and is more or less just me rambling in a voice, but sometimes people like that. I just feel like it not being a character ASMR is a bit lazy, but I tried 3 different times to make a phyyrin character ASMR, and none of it ended up good. And the way I record my phyyrin videos, I can only do it 2 times before I have the issue of I do mouth sounds on a fluffy cover for a mic. That thing has to go in the washer now, and I don't have the ability to throw it in at 2 a.m. I have people in this house who need to sleep too. So, yes, I've run out of the availability because I have made the cover a bit gross. To be honest, another thing I'm really wanting to do with this job money is get a new microphone. So, yeah, maybe at some point I will end up with either another Audio Technica AT2020, or I'll end up with a 3D sound mic, a 3DO, a Tascam, something of the kind that allows me to record binaural audio, because that really is what I want to do. I want to do videos that more involve both ears than just a mono setting. I can't even directionalize this microphone, which it's perfectly fine for other things like game chatting and recording stuff like this, which doesn't really rely on multiple channels and going back and forth, but for ASMR, I will admit this microphone was a bit of a lackluster choice. But regardless, I think that I will probably just end this here. I also would like to say that eventually, I can't say when, because I don't know, but there will be a phyyrin model. It may be about May, it could be June, July, or August, depending. Around the middle of the year, hopefully. As, albeit I made kind of a poor choice with what character I was getting 3D modeled. I could have just as easily paid about half as much as what I did to get a Fox VR chat base modified to be what I need. Like literally just copying and pasting a tail and having a retexture done. I have a couple friends who would be more than willing to do that for money, but I chose that to be my custom avatar completely, and I don't know when the person modeling cursmon is going to have the availability to model phyyrin, because I have checked, and dear lord, the only decent dragon model out there is Dragoni's custom model. If I could get Dragoni's model, but a bit thinner and a cream color instead of the white